Cool. Andre, just for you, at Mapimpi, just being in Scotland this week, what are how's the week been so far and what are you looking forward to?
Ja, ek dink ons het 'n goeie week ver. Ons het eintlik baie lekker weer gehad. Goeie preparation gehad laas week in Jersey. Ek dink die ouens sien baie uit vir die game nou. Obviously die game is die week vir die games om te begin. Maar ja, soos ek sê, ons is goed voorbereid en ons sien baie uit vir die week.
Yeah, for me, I think everything is going well. The preparation, and as Andrew saying that, I think we had a good time in terms of training in Jersey. Yeah, man, this weekend it's kind of we getting there, the preparation, all of the stuff. Yeah, we're looking forward for Sunday.
Questions? Raise your hands.
Andrew, you've played against Glasgow twice and won twice this year with Harlequins and then the Sharks.
Yeah.
Glasgow obviously provide the bulk of the Scotland team. How confident are you of winning 3 times in a row against these guys?
Yeah, well, it's a different team, different environment. So yeah, I've obviously been fortunate to play them twice this year. They're a class outfit, and like you said, they obviously make up the bulk of the squad for Scotland. But also, when they put on that jersey, they're also different players, and they play a different style of play, different rugby, and it's also a different mentality as soon as you start playing international rugby. So yeah, we're expecting a good fight this weekend. It would be great to obviously win, but it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a hard battle.
One of your predecessors in the Springboks midfield, Franco Smith, is in charge of Glasgow, obviously. How closely have you followed his career, and what role do you think he's played in Glasgow's success?
Yeah, I think he's obviously a great attacking coach. He's always innovative around the pitch, especially with there's always a surprise line out coming your way. You can always know when you play Glasgow is a quick throw or a dummy here or something new and exciting. I think he's expanded their way of attacking. Just brought a new element into their game's flow.
What's it like being back home, Andre? Obviously back with the Sharks. What's that been like?
Yeah, for me it's obviously nice to be back home in Durban. A lot of factors, lifestyle, etc. I've loved my time at Quins in the UK. I wouldn't change it for anything. But yeah, for me personally, for my rugby and my family, I love being back home. It's a place that I know. It's a place where I started my rugby, and looking forward to the rest of the season there.
How do you think, if at all, it'll change your rugby and your game, being surrounded by Springbok teammates and being on South African soil, playing with South African coaches, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I think every time you join or rejoin a team, I think your rugby just evolves, because rugby evolves every day. New coaches, new teammates, especially now with the Sharks. I mean, there's so much talent around me, from 1 to 15 or even more. So yeah, definitely hoping for my rugby to grow even more. With a team like that, you need to be able to grow and expand your game. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
And just a word on the Hugh Jones and Tui Pelotu is obviously a pretty strong centre pairing, about as strong as you can get, I would imagine. Just what are you expecting from them? And
yeah, they're obviously a great centre pair. I think we've watched many games of them tearing up through the fences in the international setup and as well for Glasgow. So 2 great players. I've obviously played with Hugh Jones for a couple of years at Harlequins, so I know him quite well. And yeah, Tuplata is also he's a great player in terms of he can distribute. He's hard to run at, and he's a hard carrier as well. So yeah, it's going to be a good battle in the midfield. But we're really keen for that and looking forward to it.
How impressed have you been with the way Hugh's sort of established himself in the last couple of years since leaving Harlequins?
Sorry, say again?
How impressed have you been with Hugh since he left Harlequins and obviously re-established himself in the Scotland team?
I think he just joined Quins and he was in between positions, and then he found a position and he played really, really well. Then I know Quins didn't actually want to let him go, but eventually, yeah, things worked out for him to go to Glasgow. And then, I mean, he settled in so nicely in the 13 position for Glasgow, and obviously got back into the Scotland squad. I think it obviously makes it so much easier and nicer, like I've seen previously for myself, when you play with someone that's also already in that setup, like pairing up with Tuplato. So yeah, but he's been playing brilliant rugby. He is a great player. So yeah.
You obviously got the better of Scotland at the World Cup last year. What kind of challenge are you expecting from them at Murrayfield on Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously going to be a tough game. It's always, I mean, the game of the World Cup wasn't a walk in the park, if you know what I mean. It was still a quite tough battle. I mean, half time we came in, it was like 6-3 or something like that. It's very close. So you can always expect a tough battle against them. We know they're going to be messy and in and around the breakdowns and everywhere. So yeah, we always look forward to play against them as any other team.
Can I just ask you about the mindset? Obviously, being part of this incredible South Africa team, double world champions, having that aura that goes with you wherever you go. I mean, what's it like as a player to be part of this squad?
I think it's for rugby players, it's one day you can be top of the world, the next day you can lose to anyone. So yes, it's good to have confidence and a bit of an aura, but also you know that any team in the top 10 could probably beat you on any given day, and that's rugby. The ball's not round. So I think for us, we just focus every week on being the best we can that week, and obviously strive to be better. You can't always be at the top and think you can't get better.
Lloyd?
Sorry, having said that you know, you can lose quite easily. The thing that everyone remembers from the last World Cup is 3 games decided by a point, and it was you guys who came on top. A year on, do you feel that you've still got that probably inner understanding of how to prevail in really tough games by such a narrow margin?
Yeah, I think it's probably something that everyone speaks about, but obviously the fight in the team. A lot of people say, yes, it's lucky, it's this, it's that, but I know obviously South African players' mindset is, even if we're down and out, we're going to keep on fighting till the end. So yeah, we obviously always have that mindset to fight through every battle, through every game. Doesn't matter how close the margin or if you're behind or in front, you keep on fighting, you don't rest.
Pips, from your side, how are you feeling? What's the last couple of weeks been like for you? Like, what kind of mindset are you going into this weekend?
Yeah, I think a couple of weeks that I have, it's almost like the second week now. As I said, we had the good training a week in Jersey, and also this coming week as well. And yeah, man, I think everything is going well now. We're taking day by day. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward for Sunday.
And a word on Duan, obviously a lot of hype around him all the time, Duan van der Merwe, and just how big a competitor is he, and what are his major strengths as an opponent?
Yeah, I think Duan he's been playing like good rugby, I think, since he moved there to this side in Europe, and we've been like watching him, and I think we did play against him against the Lions tour, and also he plays for Emra. So we always playing together against each other in terms of URC. I think I've been watching him for the longest time. I think he's a quite good player.
Makazole, like Andre, you've played against Glasgow and won in recent weeks. How much confidence do you take from winning at club level, or is it just irrelevant when you take on the Scottish national team?
Yeah, I think it is quite a good thing for the unions as well, and also more special for the international players, the energy that we brought to the unions, and also winning to the unions and going back to Springbok. I think it's one of the confidence that we actually needed to come back to the Springbok, and yeah, I think it's quite amazing.
How much did you enjoy your last trip to Murrayfield when you scored the 2 tries?
Yeah, that was probably 3 years ago or 4 years. Yeah, I think I did enjoy myself. I mean, Emirates, it's quite a nice place. Except it's kind of cold. Sometimes you're not used to the conditions. I guess this time it's not that cold as the last time.